what a shot. Oh, Charlotte. Yeah, game over.
Let's get straight into it and rate the ground.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So tonight we've got some Friday night football and the first of 3 games in 3 days as we're heading up to the top of West Yorkshire for Ilkley Town versus Harrogate Railway Athletic. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as the match day vlog itself, and then at the end we've been a new ground on the channel. We're going to rate the ground. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So just before we get started, if I could ask a huge favour from you all, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and like the video, whether you're an old or new viewer. Any support is greatly appreciated by me and really helps the channel grow. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video. But anyway, enough about that stuff. Let's head into my pre-match thoughts. So I think the best place to start off here is with the table then, so the NCEL Division One, which is the league that he's playing. So let's start with the home team, Ilkley Town. So after 17 games, they're currently sitting in 8th place out of 22 teams. Not too far outside the playoffs after 9 wins, 1 draw and 7 defeats. Whereas Harrogate Railway have played a game less, 16 in total, and they currently find themselves in 12th place after 6 wins, 4 draws and 6 defeats. So Ilkley's last result was a 2-1 away loss to Glassow Welfare. So they've actually lost 3 games in a row now, and they've fallen away from the playoffs a tiny bit. Like I say, there's not a lot in it still, so could easily, one result the right way could push them back into the playoffs. And I thought they looked quite good when I watched them against Shelley. That video is on the channel not too far back, but I think when you look at the record, 9 wins, 7 losses, it's a bit of inconsistency, to be fair. They're getting a win and then a loss, or maybe 2 wins and then a loss, which a lot of teams around them, and that's why, like I say, it is quite tight around that area. But like I say, if we can get a good run of results together, they will definitely be back in the playoff places. And as for Harrogate Railway, their last result was a 1-0 away win at bottom of the league, Yorkshire Amateurs. So that was the first win in 5 games in all competition. And I said Ilkley's results were a bit inconsistent. Harrogate's are very inconsistent. And like I say, a very, very mixed bag of results. 6 wins, 4 draws, 6 defeats. And that's probably the reason why they are bang in the middle of the table, because, the results are bang in the middle. Like I say, they've kind of struggled to get a good run of results together. And like I say, I think I predicted them around mid-table in my prediction video. And yeah, I think that's probably where they'll finish. They're in no trouble of going down whatsoever, but they've just not got enough consistency at the minute to challenge them teams above them. So in the previous results between these 2 teams, this is Ilkley's first season in the NCEL, moving over from the North West counties last season. So however, they did play each other in the West Riding Cup 2 seasons ago, where Ilkley had a huge 6-0 win against Harrogate Railway. So Harrogate will be looking for revenge here. So I think that brings me nicely on to my score prediction for today's game then. So Ilkley gonna carry on their good form against Harrogate, or Harrogate gonna get revenge for that cup thumping. My prediction is, I think Ilkley's gonna get the win again here. I think, like I said, I've seen both these teams not too long ago. Ilkley, I just think, looks stronger. I think they'll get back to winning ways and they'll want to do that. Especially with playing on the Friday, get a bit of advantage over the teams playing the next day and kind of, have the points on the board before they've played. So I'm going to go Ilkley Town 2, Harrogate Railway 1. Anyway, that concludes my pre-match thoughts then. So we've got new ground number 133 in total, and my 21st of the 22 grounds in NCEL Division One. So we've only got Yorkshire Amateur to go, and that'll depend on the FA Cup this weekend with my team Doncaster Rovers away at Barrow. So if Rovers go out, I will be going to Yorkshire Amateur on the date of the second round, which is the 30th of November. If not, I'll have to find another time to go. But anyway, that is it for pre-match thoughts then. I think it's time to head to the ground. So without further ado, let's make our way to Ilkley and see how tonight's game goes.
Hey, which goal? Yeah.
Oh, we're on the wing. Oh, so. Oh. Good ball. Oh. Oh, what a shot! What a goal. Oh. Ouch.
Let's crack it!
Seven. Oh. Good job, we're offside.
No, tomorrow. No, it's just on this surface.
Oh, what a ball. Oh.
Go on, get some of that, Dylan. 1-1.
Oh. Oh, stay out. Literally said about 5 seconds ago we need to kill them off. That's what happens if you don't take your chances. Nice. Oh, lucky. Oh. Oh. Fine. Champs. Oh. Oh dear.
Too busy shouting at others.
Yeah. That was poor. Come back quite well to the fair second half.
Yeah, they did better in second half.
Oh! Oh! Oh, stay out again. Jeez. Oh! Red card for Harrogate. Did they say something to the ref or something? What, linesman?
Sure.
I think it was at linesman. Linesman said something to the ref, didn't he? And then it's their main striker as well, I think.
Yeah. Is it this guy?
Yeah. Got to do it with 10 men now. Another red.
Well, ref.
Is that someone up there?
Someone on bench, I think, yeah. Or is it manager?
Being assessed. Are you being assessed?
Yeah, it's one at managers, I think.
Assistant, isn't it?
Assistant, yeah.
Should have put him away.
away, shouldn't they?
Yep. Save.
Get up, 3.
Oh. Breaks on again. 3 on 2 here. Surely. Oh.
3v1.
No, we can't. Oh, Charlotte. Yeah. Game over. That's a win for Ilkley.
Okay, I've just got back from a match at full time. It is finished. Ilkley Town 3, Harrogate Railway 1, and that was a really good game, to be fair. It was really back and forth, scrappy, intense game, and it was a great game to watch as a neutral. In terms of the game itself, Harrogate Railway really should have had the game won before Ilkley got back into it, to be honest with you. It was really a game of two halves, and in all honesty, fair play to Ilkley for getting back into the game, how they did. Harrogate dominated most of the first half. Ilkley kind of got back into it more the last 5-10 minutes of the first half. But then, like I say, in the second half, I'd say it was pretty level until the equaliser. But Harrogate had the better chance, in my opinion, and they very, very nearly scored before Ilkley equalised. Kind of deflected shot. It looked like we were going well wide of it. Just curled in, clipped the inside of the post, and very, very nearly went in. And we had a few chances that we missed, to be fair, and Ilkley made them pay. Like I say, when Ilkley equalised, we really should have had the game killed off. It should have been 2 or 3 up easily. And like I say, Ilkley got the equaliser, pushed on from there, got a second goal, and then, like I say, a couple of reds, one for I think it was the assistant or the manager, one of them, and then for one of the players as well, and then obviously with the last chance of the game, Ilkley made it 3. So yeah, a very, very good comeback, a very good fighting performance from Ilkley, because, first half an hour or so, it looked like they were going to get turned over pretty easily, but, they found a way to win and did it well, to be fair, and thoroughly deserved the victory just for the turnaround alone. But yeah, a very good game in all, and now we've only got one more ground left to do in the NCEL Division One, which is Yorkshire Amateur. So, like I say, if Rovers get knocked out of the cup tomorrow, I'll be there on the 30th of November. If not, I will find another chance to go. So we'll be completing the division this season no matter what. But anyway, that has been Ilkley Town, so I suppose all that is left to do is rate the ground. Okay, so it's time to rate the ground. So if you're new to the channel, what we do is each new ground we visit in the season, we give them a rating on 5 different categories. So we've got pre-match, the catering, the ground, the atmosphere, and the overall enjoyment. Each is going to get a score out of 5, a total score out of 25, and then we'll put them into a table with all the other grounds we've been to this season. So this time is the turn of Ilkley Town. So without further ado, let's get straight into it and rate the ground. So going to start off with pre-match then, so what is there to do before the match. So we're non-league, this is mainly going to be the clubhouse, and it's a bit of a strange one, this. I don't really know what to give it, because they did have a clubhouse, but before the game it wasn't open. We thought it were the clubhouse, but it was kind of like all the lights were off, there was no one in there, so and we could see a building next to the actual pitch, so we weren't sure if that were it, that was just the changing rooms, so just presumed there weren't any clubhouse, or it weren't open with it being during the week. But at half time, saw some people with some plastic pints, and asked where I've got them from, and thought, it's in the clubhouse, and they'd opened it, so they must have opened it at half time. So in terms of pre-match, like I say, apart from that, not really a lot else to do around the ground. It's in the middle of nowhere. So yeah, it's a tough one because it's hard to judge them off the clubhouse because it won't actually open. So, and it was quite nice inside to there as well, but you know, it's hard because it weren't open. So overall, I'm going to go for a 1.5 out of 5. Next up, we've got the catering, and food-wise, they had pretty standard stuff, to be fair. Burgers, kind of what you'd expect, coffees, pop, stuff like that. Didn't think they had alcohol at first, but they did have it in the clubhouse, but it is miles away from the pitch, so it's a bit of a trek. So yeah, kind of your basics of what you've got at football, but nothing great, to be honest with you. It's going to get a 2 out of 5. Next up, we've got the ground, and it's a 4G pitch, and you've got like Handsworth, where they've done it up quite well, to be fair. Ilkley, I just weren't a fan of it, to be honest with you. It's just literally like in a 4G cage where one kind of like covered bit and you know, a bit of seating area, but not a lot to it. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm slating Ilkley, but I just weren't a fan of the setup. So for me, it's going to get a 1.5 out of 5. Next, got the atmosphere, and like I say, it's quite a short journey for Harrogate Railway, and they will have some long ones in this division. So they brought quite a few fans down, to be fair, and you know, they were in pretty good voice. So overall, atmosphere, it wasn't bad, to be fair. When you're comparing it to other Step 6 grounds, I'd say it wasn't too bad. Probably just above average, so I'm going to go for a 3 out of 5. And finally, we have got overall enjoyment. When I got there, I didn't think it looked the best, but it was a very good game of football, and that definitely helped it. And yeah, we had quite a good time, to be fair, and watched a good game of football. So overall, for me, it's going to get a 3 out of 5 for overall enjoyment. This gives Ilkley Town a total score of 11 out of 25, which currently sees them second bottom. But like I say, it is a long season. We're still only just coming to November, so plenty of time for other teams to, you know, make up the table. So we'll see where Ilkley finish at the end of the season. But yep, good game of football all in all, and that was Ilkley Town. One more ground to go left in this division, so I'm looking forward to visiting Yorkshire Amateur as soon as possible. So we've got a busy week of football coming up, so in the meantime, I'm going to leave the video here. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. Whether you're an old or new viewer, any support really does help this channel grow, and it means the world to me. And also, remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match on the channel, you don't have to wait long at all. It's going to be tomorrow on the Saturday, as we are ticking a new Premier League ground off. We've got Wolves versus Crystal Palace, which I'm really excited for. So I've got an early start tomorrow, so I'm going to get to bed. So in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.